A childhood indoctrination exists in every family, don't get me wrong, but in the farming business, they're gonna stay in there. They're gonna continue doing this with very little input from the outside. I don't mean to be insulting. It's truly not what I'm trying to do here. I just think I'm factually correct in stating that the farming communities are kind of cold. They're kind of a cold globally, and they are mini colds wherever they have like a community of their own. And one of the reasons that I think that the farming communities are kind of coldish, it's because of how kids are raised in it. Today I'm going to go through a couple of examples, and I don't know if I should start with the discussion of whether or not I should blur those kids' faces, but I think they are on social media already, and it's not like my channel is booming so much that it's gonna put them on blast more than it's already done by their own parents. Just wanted to say that in case there are comments about it.
Our family has milked cows for 70 years, but we've used this building for over 40. Let's go take a tour of our milk barn. I'm Grady Maddox.
And I'm Hudson Maddox.
And we're the farm boys.
We're fifth generation farmers on our family farm.
That's already problematic. Fifth generation farmer. Do those boys actually have any choice of whether become farmers or not? I'd argue not so much. They are pumped with so much history and lore into staying in this community. If you look at farmers today, I think most of them are farm kids. I can't prove this though, but I guess let's see what happens on this farm.
If you've been to our dairy, you know this iconic spot. We're in front of our milk barn.
Let's go take a tour of our milk barn.
This is the double 13 herringbone.
That means that we can milk 2 rows of 13 cows at the same time.
That's another thing that sometimes happens in cults. It's definitely part of the bite model. There is personal language about it. Now, arguably that's true of any job, but most kids don't learn the language of their parents' jobs. It just doesn't happen as often. And these kids, they are pumped with information constantly. They learn this lore, they learn the language, they learn to be proud of it. And I don't know how much space there is for critical thinking there, you know? I haven't seen the perspective of a cow there. Gosh. Gosh, do you remember that time, the first time your arm was up the ass of a cow? Good times, good memories. This is like actually truly upsetting, this clip. The normalization of this is the thing that is upsetting to me, because when they grow up, they will just see this as an integral part of their life, shoving their arms up the ass of the cow. And then they're gonna come to my comment section, because of course I'm still gonna be alive and doing activism. And they're gonna say, well, that's how just farming is done, with zero ability to add a judgment value to whether or not it's okay to put your arm up the ass of an animal in order to profit from her baby or from her mammalian glands. Just upsetting, really, truly. A childhood indoctrination exists in every family, don't get me wrong, but in the farming business, they're gonna stay in there. They're gonna continue doing this with very little input from the outside. I think that's part of the thing that makes it so cultish, because how much ability do they even have to ask questions here and to receive actual answers? I don't know. I'm definitely still upset though. Holy shit. And same thing here. This is the future of the previous kids, huh?
Found it. I can't really reach it. I just feel like this hard, like, knobby thing, like its head or its nose or something. Yeah, it bounces. Oh, that feels like its little tongue or nose. What is that? I feel it's gotta be the baby. Oh, my arm is hurting.
Why is your arm hurting?
Because she's pushing on it.
Oh, you got poop on you. Shoot.
My arm is like, ah.
Yeah. She's pushing on it. She doesn't want you in there. Yesterday I was talking to somebody explaining to them that veganism is basically an extension of understanding the concept of consent. And of course, animals can't tell us yes or no to this type of stuff, but they can give us other clues. And animals who can't consent shouldn't have certain things preformed on them. My lovely farmer bros, my lovely farmer trolls are gonna tell me, well, she's just checking for a baby if the baby is okay. You're not considering the entire timeline though. That baby was put there unnecessarily. That baby is in there so that both the baby and the mom would be exploited. That poisons the entire procedure here. And one thing is for sure, why the hell are children trying to check for babies? This child is not a doctor. She's not a vet. She's being groomed into the farming industry, and she's being given way more responsibility than it is possible for a child to bear, to be honest. In any responsible way, she can't even add judgment value to what's happening here. And she's already in it, literally. This reminds me of Scientology, one of my favorite cults, famously. In Scientology, kids are considered to be just another stage of an adult soul. So they're treated exactly like adults. And yes, sometimes it's in every possible way. Lots of PDF-philia in Scientology, that's for sure. And I kind of see it here. This child is being treated like an adult. She's been given an adult task that should be performed by an individual that went to school for like 7 years. Absolutely unfortunate for both of them. Yeah, kids on farm definitely have a different type of life, that's for sure. If I exclude exploitation of the animal from this scene, this does seem a little bit more innocent. You know, kids having some responsibility to preparing their own food in some kind of way. There is a certain charm to it. But of course, there is also the increased risk of certain health issues when drinking raw milk, just by the fact that cow pooper is so close to her breast. But then I have to add exploitation back into it, because I've experienced this exact thing. It was my responsibility on our tiny farm where I grew up to get the eggs every single day. And it was part of my food system to eat raw eggs straight out of the egg itself. Can't tell you retroactively how many times I got sick from it, but I can definitely tell you retroactively how I didn't view it as exploitation. I didn't view it as wrongdoing, despite chickens fighting me for those eggs and it being dangerous at certain times to get those eggs. So I don't know, this one is a bit more nuanced, but definitely sets up those kids for a lifelong brain rot where they think exploitation of animals is totally okay.
Oh!
Chip, did it get you that time?
Now touch it, big boy.
You do it.
Hold on to it.
Oh, that's pleasant to have on the record.
Go.
You just hit it.
Ryle, without the thing.
Go ahead, touch it.
I saw that.
Oh, look out!
Just do like this. Yeah, that feels weird. It don't hurt. It's just. Oh.
Ah! Oh, it's that? Did you hit Matt?
I'd argue there is less protection for kids on farms. Earlier, I showed an example where a kid got way too much responsibility for their age. And here I'm showing the kids are laughed at from getting harmed. Not harmed to the point of serious injury, of course, but still, like, maybe it's just me being this biased vegan, but I truly don't see what's funny, especially, again, once considering why electric fences exist in the first place. It's to prevent animals who were bred for exploitation from escaping the compound that they are put into. So it's diversion by pain for animals that shouldn't have existed in the first place. And then for kids, it's just to laugh at their pain. It's just fucked up. Goat butchering class allows students to take part of the entire process and see where their food comes from and which body parts are used for what. Somebody says disgusting my man pretending that this is normal. Yeah, I would agree. This is not normal. I would argue that the slaughter of animals in front of kids is not normal. I would argue that this lesson of anatomy by blowing dead lungs artificially with air is absolutely not normal. This is LARPing through and through. Look what he's wearing. Look at what they're doing. Just be vegetarian. We ain't gonna do this anymore. It's the big 26. I mean, agree, but also all the vegetarian stuff we also don't need. Creepy. Now do the cork. Did this for the first time when we butchered pigs, and when I was 12 or so. It was so much fun. Animal sacrifice is kind of cultish. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Love blowing up lungs when I process animals. This is not normal. Not normal to love this kind of shit. And the kid, she doesn't want to touch it. She's like, okay, I'll appease you. I'll touch it, but I don't want to do it. Does she have a choice? Doesn't seem like it. God. My father used to do that too. So this is generational brain rot. They teach each other how to indoctrinate the next generation into this farming cult. God, to be honest, I really do wish we could take away the food production from those types of people. I don't think there is a place of an appeal to nature fallacy LARPing food production in the 21st century. Really, truly, we should pour more science into this and less this. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe, like, share this somewhere online, and I'll see you next time.